Hey everyone, and welcome to another week of Kinder Chat. This week I am sharing about one of my favorite times in the classroom, our writing share time. This is a time that gives the students a chance to share what they wrote about, helping others learn more about them, and also giving them a chance to practice public speaking. So here's how it worked. Every Friday, I would have my students share one of their writing pieces from the week. Sometimes I would select it, sometimes I would let them pick which writing they wanted to do. It just depended on the week. Before you get started, I definitely recommend that you set your expectations. So think about where you want the students to be sitting, how you want the students to be listening, model how you want the students to share, etc. So once you kind of have those nailed down, you can get started. So for example, in my classroom, what I did is my students would sit in a circle, crisscross applesauce, and we would share. I would go first just to show my students how to do it. After a couple of weeks of doing this, then they can kind of do it on their own. But here's how I would do it. I would show the students that, okay, I'm going to share my writing now. No one else is talking. All eyes are on whoever's speaking. Your paper is on the floor in front of you. You're not looking at it. I would have them turn it like face down so that way other students weren't trying to look at each other's papers until it was time. And I would stand up and read the sentence. So my favorite Thanksgiving dish is mashed potatoes. I would make sure I would read it nice and loud, reminding my students that they should be reading it nice and loud as well. And then I get to show all of the students the picture. So each student would get to stand up and show everybody their picture. Now, after this, you can either move on to the next student, or you can, as a teacher, you can say something that you really liked about the writing, or even have a friend give a compliment about something that they really liked for writing. So after we got to share, all of my students would do a little round of applause for each one, and it was just a really fun way to share what they were writing about. And once you do this writing share time a couple of times, it does go quicker. I'd say for a class of about 18 to 20 students, which is what I typically had, it would take about 15 to 20 minutes to get through. But it was a really great opportunity to practice public speaking, getting students comfortable in front of the classroom, also having them reread their writing and kind of like showing off their work. So you don't have to do this every week. You can do it maybe after a special project that you do, or maybe every other week, maybe once a month you can have a writing share time. But it is definitely a really great part of the day that I would love to see more teachers do. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that this idea will really help you build your independent writers, because this helps build their confidence with public speaking. So I will see you all next week. Goodbye.